What's going on, DLH Nation? That's right, this is Dumb Luck Hunter Outdoors. That's right, we changed a little bit of the name, made it a little more official. We put outdoors on it. But I am the Dumb Luck Hunter. I'm Aaron Morstead, and I am about to do something for you guys. Now, I told you guys, you got to keep your eyes open. Anytime you go to Walmart, anytime you go to Cabelas, anytime you go to Bass Pro Shop, you need to keep your eyes open. And my camera's being stupid. Focus camera. There we go. We got it. All right. Anyway, so pretty much I went to Cabelas yesterday on my way to doctor's office. That's the benefits of having a doctor's office literally just across the street from Cabelas. So I went into Cabelas, and I always look at their clearance and their bargain cave and all that stuff. And so, yeah, I walk up on this cool item, and I've been looking at single pin sights and stuff and trying to figure out what I'm going to do with them and if I'm going to go to one or not. Well, Cabelas has one that's called the Supreme single pin slider sight, and it is $130, $129.99. And I walked in on the bargain. In the bargain cave, I look on the rack, and sure enough, there's one sitting there, and I could not believe my eyes. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I picked it up because it said $45. Well, we get to the register. It wasn't $45. It was $27. That's right, $27. Oh, and by the way, you know, the Bass Pro points and, you know, membership points and all that stuff, they now apply to Cabelas. So, ladies and gentlemen, I really didn't pay anything because I had about $30 in points saved up at Bass Pro Shops and Cabelas. And so, guess what? I pretty much got this thing for free. That's right. So, yeah, it's quite interesting. So, here it is. And hopefully this thing will focus. Try and get the glare off of it. Sorry about the lighting, but I'm in my classroom. Anyway, so Cabelas Supreme single pin driver or slider sight. Okay, and there is, if it will focus, there we go. Anyway, $129.99 and $45 outlet, and then of course I only paid, you know, $27 at the cash register, and then like I said, I didn't pay anything because I had Cabelas points. Now, here's the deal. It's pretty slick. There's only one review on it, and it is made really well. I mean, it's made out of aluminum structure and everything. So, like I said, get where the lighting is a little better. Okay, but anyway, like I said, y'all, I mean, for the price and everything, couldn't pass it up, and let's try it, and that's how it works. Anyway, so, you know, and I started looking at this thing, and I'm like, what in the world? This thing looks very, very familiar. I've seen this bow sight before, and then I realized and I remembered, Cabelas and Bass Pro Shops, they don't make their own products, okay? They outsource it to other companies to make the product for them, and then they put their name tag on it and they sell it for what it is. Okay, and so they all do that. It's just part of it, and that's why, you know, their clothing, you know, the redhead clothing, I think it's the equivalent of Under Armour. Cabelas clothing and their Instinct clothing at Cabelas is Sitka or one of those big companies like that. Just for example. So yeah, and I was like, man, I know this bow sight. I've seen this bow sight before. Yeah, and that's right, ladies and gentlemen. Check it out. That there, if you look at it very carefully, that's called a Rocky Mountain. Okay, the Rocky Mountain driver 1 pin. Now the difference is this is a dovetail, so it extends out further than what mine does. But that's okay, that's not the problem. The main point is, the main product of it is the sight tape, and the pins and the markers and everything are pretty much the same. I'll try to move this a little bit more. So if you can see, right there is the little pin, the little gold pin. Ladies and gentlemen, there's the little gold pin right there. The slider tape and everything's the same. Everything's the same. Everything's the same. Okay? Anyway, so the review is coming, and the weird thing is, like I said, on Cabelas' website, it only got one review, and the one review was, the person said at first, it said, the great thing is it's solid product, it's built well. The bad thing is that the tapes on it, the distance tapes, your range tapes, are not pre-done for you. In other words, you basically go in with a pencil and you mark your marks as you go and as you dial in. And the guy that did it, he wanted something that was just going to throw the tape on and there you go. Well, you got to work at things. But the neat thing is, what I like about Cabelas' mentality on this is the fact that you go in and you mark 20. You go in, you mark 30. You go in and you mark 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100. This thing is supposed to go out to 100 yards, so we'll see. And if that's the case, and this thing will range out to 100 yards, ladies and gentlemen, the 100-yard 3-arrow challenge that I told you guys about a long time ago, this might happen. It might take place. So anyway, but like I said, guys, this is going to be interesting. Now, the Sun Mountain bow sight has got a lot of good reviews. The bow sight, the Sun Mountain bow sight's got a lot of great reviews on it. So this thing should get the same reviews. However, the people understood that there. Cabelas didn't tell people that. They didn't go into details that they're going to have to do the work and do the leg work. Now, I do know that there are websites out there that you can go and download tapes, sight tapes, if you have the sticky tapes and stuff to do that with, or you can actually order them and possibly order the equivalent ones from like HHA and stuff like that. I don't know. You never know. We're going to find out. We're going to have some fun with this thing, though, and I think it'll be fun. The good thing is my fixed 5 bow sight that I have, my trophy ridge, that thing's dialed up. So I take that thing off, put it up, put this thing on there, have some fun, set it up, and if it doesn't work, it's coming off, and I'll put my 5-pin back on, and I know it'll be dialed up and ready to go, so I ain't worried too much about it. So anyway, with that said, stay tuned. Here we go. Okay. First thing wrong with putting a new bow sight on is don't move the stupid thing up, because your arrow's going to go up. Chase your arrows. I've been doing this for how many years now, and I just made that mistake, and I literally just shot through my fence, through the neighbor's fence, across the street, and in their yard, and had to go get it. Thank God nobody was there, and nobody got hurt, because they're at church. Thank you, Lord.